316 is going to be a Randy here.
Sorry.
Bob?
Yeah. That's who we're looking for?
I think he was in the back seat.
The what?
That's the guy who gave me the card book.
Okay. Find the truck, huh?
Yep. Yeah, sorry, I didn't pick up on that.
It's all right. We are back after a very, very short break. Sometimes we lose a lot of you during those longer breaks, so I may try to make them a little shorter for you. We are about to go. Still looking for pets. Siesta. And a couple other cars. It's nice music, but definitely copyrighted. So if you came back with us, thank you. It is Easter weekend, though. Oh, where does this one go?
That came out of there.
But how did we? Well, you got the other one over there.
Oh.
That's all right. We got our wires crossed. What's all those pingings? Is that the work phone?
316.
People still texting you?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I've checked a few of them and
It's going to be a
responded.
black male 5'9". He does
Killed that
silver,
buzzard.
doesn't do the emergency.
Copy, squads are up.
So we're southbound on Arcade, coming up on Maryland.
Mike does not think YouTube connected.
Well, it might have never stopped. Tell them it might have never stopped.
Yeah, Mike, it might have never stopped.
That's probably the more likely if it hadn't packaged up.
The squad's on that burglary. The Mercedes license plates, Foxtrot, X-Ray Bravo 803.
Okay, so there we go. Foxtrot X-Ray Bravo 803. Where is that burglary
I'm sure
at?
the copy's still inside. $379. Where's the cop at? Here, up on the second floor. Can you have him come open the door? Copy.
Oh, did you catch the squad number?
379. Well,
379, they're scared to open it.
okay.
Copy.
So I think that's already been dispatched. So what are we looking for? Was the car stolen or was it a burglary vehicle?
Didn't they say Mercedes?
Yes.
No, this is, they're giving a plate out on a Jeep Liberty.
You got the plate though? 'Cause I can tell if that was the same one.
Foxtrot X-ray Bravo 806.
Yeah, I think that's the same plate. So the plate must be wrong. No, I think it looks like the YouTube did stream. So that's the question. Are we not live on YouTube? No?
Are you two? En route, LEC, belt mail.
That YouTube does get very confusing.
316, can you have the Tom step out?
He found it. It is a new stream.
Custody?
There is a new stream going.
Sometimes they're in reverse order on that YouTube.
Yeah.
That's good, Mike. Thank you for that.
316, do you want to comp up front or the back? Back, please.
We're talking with them up front.
All right, let's go to that Euclid area.
Copy.
And I think it's a Mercedes, but do we know whether it's a suspect car? Must be a suspect car. That versus one that's stolen from there.
It's a very confusing call. Comp keeps texting that it's a DOC house and they changed the locks on it. It's a former inmate that's on parole and he's not supposed to be there.
Okay,
Climbed in the second floor window.
that's good.
Drives a silver Mercedes.
Okay.
The plate they put out just might be... Okay. Might be a vehicle that was on scene or... Okay, just said male in custody.
You got him?
Yep. Just updated.
Well, in that case, quick swing through the M&H. Sure everybody's doing okay. This new Challenger there, huh?
Yeah.
Little spoiler on the back. Nice looking car. You're looking good. You got a little spoiler on there too, huh? How's it going?
If we get... I want to stop just one sec.
Yeah.
If a call comes out at that address,
Okay.
that's the victim,
Okay.
and that may end up going back there.
Got it. Got it. Hey, Ernster! Come on, public information officer. Hey, Cretan graduate, public information officer, Mike Ernster. I heard you got transferred now.
I did.
Where you at?
Went to SIU.
Oh, you
Oh,
did.
good for you.
Well, you must have done a good job at what you were doing. Now you're live. You're live right now.
Oh, thank
right
you.
here, you're live right now.
Appreciate that.
You got a few thousand. Say hi to your Cretan graduate friends.
Yes. Class 87.
Class 87.
All right.
So you working off duty or what?
Yeah, working M&H till
Are you covered? Is your liability covered or not?
03.
You want to say anything to the Minnesota Supreme Court about?
No.
So for the viewers, we just had a ruling out of the Minnesota
What's that?
Supreme Court that
It's right over, right around
that
the-
cities are not obligated to cover officers if they're sued for off-duty work. And so that's that's a game changer for off-duty work. So I think, are you guys going to convert to overtime or don't you know?
That's the word.
I think we're probably all going to
January
have to.
1st.
Of next year? Well, you just gotta stay out of
I think
trouble.
I think there'll be a grace period, but yes.
You know, it's a
How's
tough.
it going? Other than
That's
that,
tough. It's tough. It's all good on our end, Mike.
where's this fancy flashlight I hear about all the time?
The city's safe. We each got one. We got matching ones.
I've got the smaller one with me
Oh,
today,
here's a big one.
They should be paying for you guys
but it's
to talk
pretty.
about those.
It's look at that.
I know.
Now you're starting to sound like Linders. You're always
Is it
thinking.
rechargeable?
Is that you and
Oh,
Linders?
yeah.
You're always thinking of a new angle. How about the Mountain Dew people, huh?
Yeah, Twinkies.
I mean, look at you can see inside that office.
Yeah, I agree, 100%.
Let's see what yours does.
Oh, I just got the Pelican.
Yeah.
It's not gonna do anything.
I got a
You can
Pelican
barely
at
see
home
it.
too.
Oh wow,
The beam on yours is so focused. That's the
Yeah.
that's the best part.
Well, that's just the little one too. That's
Correct.
a tiny one.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Well.
We usually don't have to look all the way
I
across
gave-
the street. Just illuminate the room. That's all we need.
Yeah. So what else is going on?
Not much.
Go give us an insight. You're not. How long you been gone?
Mid-February.
Mid-February. So, were you part of the new information thing where you and Linda started putting out morning information? We like that. We
Yeah,
like
there
it.
was. Yeah, I
We
was
like
there
it.
when that was going on.
Yeah, we like where you get a little posting,
A little
on Facebook.
rundown.
The public,
What's going on.
the citizens like that too, a lot better. Because they don't want to
Keeps
get.
everybody informed of what's happening
Yes,
in their
it's-
city.
Everybody likes it.
Unfortunately, we can't put everything on there because there's so much. But,
No, just the
you know,
highlights.
on an average weekend, you might have 1,500 calls for service.
3 or 4 highlights. People like it. People like it.
Just hit the highlights and try to give people suggestions on
It's a good thing.
how to. We just need the people to quit leaving their cars running.
Well, there is that. It's warmer now, so you won't have that problem.
Yeah, there
You'd be
won't be.
surprised. Can't tell you how many times I stand here and say, your car's still running. Do you want to turn it off?
So SIU is this, our SIU, we call it Special Investigative Unit. What does yours stand for? Secret Investigative Unit.
Special Investigation.
Special Investigation. So, are you focusing? Are you
We'll assist anybody within the department.
Yeah.
We're the contact people for outside agencies coming in the city. They contact us and we liaison with them and make sure that they have what they need for whatever their investigation is and try to assist them any way we can.
How many sergeants you got up there now in that unit?
3.
3. Okay.
3737.
There's patrol officers that work there now too, right?
Person investigate at 705 Magnolia.
3, 4, 5.
We're going to be in the rear. The alley, just north of the address. With a blue blue Tahoe.
LT1.
Plates not matching.
We got LTEC?
Yep.
We got Chase?
Yep.
You're our good luck charm because you're an Irishman.
Takes off. Maybe we can get some sticks.
I
Where's
got
this?
some Irish.
Copy 318 start.
There we go. We're going to go
Hey,
Chase.
where do you want to fix that?
Hey,
Safe.
we love you, Mike
See ya.
We're
Ernster.
west in the alley. He's sitting in the alley. Plate on the vehicle's Echo Juliet Hotel.
Is that on it?
063.
Is that LTEC or something different?
That's something different.
I copy. 705 Magnolia.
What's the address of Magnolia?
705.
Well, we're not far from that.
No, we're not.
91 with the
Is
stop
it a
location.
stolen or what?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, you're the computer guy.
Blue Tahoe, plates not matching.
It's probably your car you're looking for.
Put your hands up and say where you are.
Well, there we go.
236 Sticks office.
301.
301.
I'm
R6
assuming,
authorized
I'm
for the
assuming this
vehicle
car
to
is.
take off.
Can you get the LTEC back on?
Affirmative.
Because there's a Chase still on that second. The Magnolia.
Starts north on Greenbrier. Coming up to Maryland here. I'll let you know if it goes east, which it should. It's a one-way.
Copy northbound Greenbrier.
Okay.
301, did we initiate a stop yet or no?
All right.
Negative. We're just gonna get the quad in the area here before we do it. We're sitting at the stoplight here in Maryland and Greenbrier. 09 at the loose.
We're on left, right?
Yep.
Alright, we're gonna lay it up. Is he
Clear. Eastbound.
Okay.
All right. We will not let them know we're here yet.
And we're eastbound through Walsh. We're gonna wait to light it up till we get closer to you, Vinny. Copy.
That's that one there, right?
I believe so.
And 376, we're eastbound at a red light at Arcade. Again, license plate Echo Juliet Hotel 063.
Take a peek.
Comes back to a Chrysler, but we're behind a GMC.
Nope.
I couldn't really.
It's a lady.
Metro 91, if you can copy, sir, your
This
portable
address
going
is
in and
known to
out.
have multiple stolen cars in the past week here from property. We're through Arcade.
It's a female,
Sure, okay.
though. It is a female.
Already signaling north on Mendota here.
Signaling north on Mendoza. Locals en route.
Pulling over just north of Maryland.
North of Maryland.
That's going to end up being.
Bad plates regardless.
Yeah. That's.
I haven't heard anything come over the LTAC.
Who said it was? Did somebody? I'll go to LTAC 2.
Squad 379, take a case number, please.
I don't think this is really.
Case number is 067651.
6 Turtle, plenty of help at traffic stop 376.
Copy.
I've never seen nothing like that, but 379, can you repeat the last three? Sorry.
067651.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, it might not surprise you, but 85% of offenders are male. So,
Metro car 635 is second on scene.
and in terms of violent offenders, even a higher percentage.
Short code. Sorry, portable issues. Code 4 for now, Sarmiento.
Copy. Code 4 for now, starting at 29 minutes.
Must have been a quick one.
So sometimes when we can tell that there's a, and I don't even trying to think. I'm trying to think of
And 91 and 13
last
15,
time
can
that
I clear the patch?
had a chase involving a female driver. I know I've had at least one, but it's pretty rare.
Yeah, they are.
Pretty rare.
376, anybody else can cancel or code 4.
Anyone not on scene for this traffic stop can be clear.
So once you kind of get a look at the driver, and if it's a woman, you know the odds of it fleeing have dropped substantially just based on past history.
Mm-hmm.
Squads for Hampton and Territorial. Full per state, you can cancel.
Well, that's where it was, Hampton and Territory.
Yep.
120, 23. 120, Kevin.
They'll sit in the area of that address that you're talking about. In case,
Squad
in case
174.
it shows up there.
Go ahead. Negative for county. Cover that. 1030.
This thing here.
Yeah.
1-8 traffic. Clarence parking lot, gray, Chrysler, 200, no plates.
Copy. Ready or not?
364, send it.
Copy.
One 8 the door's open.
That's in the Cub Foods lot where they were stopping that car with no plates just in case something pops
182
off.
copy. 32 minutes. John, come to the door. Yep.
.376 clear on the cat. East K9 2400.
33 minutes.
Squad 125. 125. 1345
Yeah, I
Marshall
know,
on
right?
holiday for DOC. Reference a male that was caught stealing.
Right.
He's out of control. White male, black hat, and black clothing with a book bag. Tried to fight other staff. Copy. 34 minutes.
One back this way.
Okay. I thought it was the one I was really after, but right there. That one there, right?
Yep.
I heard these voices out there. Was that a radio or what? It wasn't him because it was a female voice. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I'm kind of happy there. I'm happy that
016.
there's some stability tonight, but I'm surprised.
Can you change this to a
Me
CDP?
too.
Clear report with Eastern K9.
It did not have the feeling it was going to be stable.
I'm just going to subscribe to the theory that the bad guys just stay in when we're out. How's that?
I'm starting to believe that, quite honestly.
318, checking your set. 30.
110 on scene, 36 minutes.
Well,
Not a car inside. All the children were tucked, and I don't know exactly the words of the
318, clear and cat 364. All right.
Not a
37.
creature was stirring, not even a mouse. On what to their wondering eyes should appear?
120.
Slay and 8 tiny rings.
120. Mark this advised 18 and 13. Copy at 37 minutes.
this is a rare night indeed for there not to be a call
Is there
impending.
no pendings?
0 pending calls.
Phones must be out. It's crazy. See how this construction job is coming here with our friends on Cyprus here. Oh, they got people over.
110.
Is the pool ready yet?
Mail locked down, unknown direction.
Copy at 38 minutes.
Looks like they got the lights on the porch.
Yep.
Looking good. They got the fire going there too.
Hmm.
Very nice, very nice.
Perfect weather for a fire.
Geez, we thought we were getting invited to the barbecue. You got the fire going and everything, huh? It looks like a great atmosphere up there, huh? That's very good, very good. When you put the pool up? Yeah. What's that little one's name? Jackson, yeah. Cutest baby ever. All right, you guys have a good night. We just thought we'd check on your progress. Thanks. Thank you.
You do a U-turn.
You bet. It's gonna cost somebody a shot, though.
Yeah. There's a Chevy SUV, a white one there.
Yeah.
I just want to know. I don't recognize it. I want to see what type it is.
Okay. Well, it's like it got shrunk.
Oh, it's a Blazer.
That's really strange. V8. Yeah, I never.
Huh.
Blazer. It used to be big. I mean, larger.
Mm-hmm.
Squared off, boxy.
Right.
In the old days. I didn't even know they still made them. Did you?
I know they just came out with it.
Well, good spot, Pat. I'm glad you're keeping your car library filled out.
125 GOA with West.
I try.
That's good. I don't think I'll ever
125
forget that car either.
Kind of a nice looking car, actually.
I thought it looked like it was like scrunched.
Yeah. A flat Stanley of an SUV.
A flat Tahoe with a little rounded curves to it. like when you pull the cookies out of the oven a little bit too soon. They don't form up, they just kind of melt.
Investigate.
318's working hard out there.
318.
Yeah, he is.
He's stopping a lot of cars.
We're at Hazel Park Elementary with someone on the north side of the building here.
Hazel Park Elementary at 42 minutes.
Beating the streets. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
$12.42. I saw when we were on a break, some guy was watching us in Dubai.
Oh,
I would
really?
love to go to Dubai. I think that's a
20, Trent, send me 318, 10 close.
it's a fascinating country.
318, I am code 4.
I mean, the whole United Arab,
Future
the whole
using the
Middle
Wi-Fi.
Eastern area there.
Mm-hmm.
Copy.
My son-in-law goes there periodically to market his farm product.
Now, is Dubai the one where some of the cops drive like Lamborghinis?
I don't know about that. It might be. They got a lot of money.
Yes, they do.
You know, I am gonna hunt down that captain and offer to teach him how to do a 27-point turn in the Suez Canal. There's no excuse for that getting stuck. Just a few more points to the turn.
Somebody put a great little meme out on Facebook about that. There was you saw the barge stuck in the canal, and then on land was a horse with a rope going from the horse to the barge, and guess who was on the horse?
Who?
Chuck Norris.
Cute. Yeah, that was trouble. I guess they just dredged it out. They dredged out. Otherwise, they were going to have to unload all those containers. That would have taken forever. There's thousands, like 60,000 containers. I don't know what the number was.
Jesus.
I don't think it was that many, but they said it was thousands and thousands.
Covering living room motions. Alarm company got in contact with Keys, who said the house should be empty. There's a cat there. They are en route in
I
a
just
white
just want
Nissan
to scan in
Altima.
case we get some suburban calls.
Sure.
Just,
Good.
hear
In
what's
47
going on.
minutes. 525. 525.
Report downtown B and downtown B COT.
Copy. W9 in 45 minutes.
$20,000 containers.
20,000. Okay. That's a lot of containers on a one huge ship.
Bravo 618 EOT.
And all those ships that were stacked up behind
Bravo
it.
618.
I mean, I'm assuming that they didn't have perishable items on them. If they did, it would be. We'd all be.
Southbound White Bear just south of 694. Nora Adam King 795.
Got a text on here on the text
Captain White
phone.
Bear 694. 46.
I've communicated with this person before, but they must have deleted their text. And they said, "Hey, who is this? Is this Sasha? Hey, is this Sasha Banks?" No, it's not Sasha Banks.
4420 Tango. Squad's cleared, guys.
The 47 minutes.
Someone wants to know about Gentry Academy, and I'm not really familiar with it, to be honest with you.
Well, I think we discussed it. It's last week. It's a private school. It was formed by the Lucius family, and oh, wait a minute. It's a great little school. They used to play. They're like a Shattuck hockey program. It's like a hockey school. Now they have other sports as well. Let me just think what we got going here.
FX something.
They finally decided to get out of their league and into FXC 5E2
2020.
into
2020.
the high school league.
Yeah, it changes to a motorist assistant.
But
Clear me
it's,
assist.
I guess the closest comparison is the Hill Murray comparison.
Out there for 8 minutes.
You know. But they're even more, I would say they're even more focused on hockey than the private schools because they do skate
7150.
as a part of their school day.
Oh, okay.
7156 Tango.
But and
It's gonna be,
the creators, their son
drive,
is drafted. We mentioned that. I forget who he got drafted by. Someone could remind us, but he's drafted in the first round.
301 traffic.
That's just
301.
1400 block, 7th, I think here. 812 Victor Uniform Juliet.
1400 block of 7th. That's 49 minutes.
7th.
Copy. 1500 block of 7th.
But they've never played in a state tournament before. This is their first time. So I know the news is saying, "Oh, it's their first time to the tournament." Well, it's the first time they've been in the tournament. Unlike Dodge County, who they're playing, that actually is a legitimate first time they've made it in their program.
318.
They're right in Vandas. Actually, I was on the city council when they started their
Like, yeah,
school.
take a crap on me if you could show me available.
We improved their building. They're right next to the Vadnais Sports Center, which is now the TCO Sports Center on County Road E.
Okay.
But that's their location. Kids just get out of school, walk over to the rink. They used to have classes actually in the upstairs to some of the classes. How's it going? Taking a little break? You work all night or what? Do you? Very good. So when's your next pickup? 2 blocks away? Well, thanks for your work. It's very important. Thank you. Metro Mobility just pulled over and darked out.
5921 for airport. 51.
I don't know, Pat, where do you want to go? What do you want to do?
Well, I don't know.
Where do you want to go? What do you want to do?
Suppose I could look at some more questions, huh?
Yeah, man, good idea. I might head toward Maplewood for a while. Get out there in the suburbs for a little bit. Until something goes on.
Very sad. This is 1034 Suburban number 106 for a friend that used to be removed.
Maybe we're gonna have just a
316, you
question
can just
time,
cancel if you want.
like in the office.
324, you can be clear.
I can tell you're not enjoying this question part.
Some of the tourist attractions in our area. Oh, goodness. Mall of America, Valley Fair, the Minnesota State Fair.
Important route from Warpin and English.
Yeah, those are like entertainment ones, but we also have great museums all over. The Capitol, the Cathedral.
Science Museum.
Yeah, the conservatory at Como Park. The rivers and waterways. We got the St. Croix River hitting the Mississippi River. The Mississippi hitting the Minnesota River. We got
Clear from Hazel Park, March for 20.
we got Great Lakes. Literally Great Lakes.
Anyways, I'll need you.
So many.
Well, here's the deal. We're not expert on tourist attractions. We're experts on city streets, but you know, I'm sure you could go to the St. Paul, Minneapolis Chamber of Commerce, get a better list than we'd give them, right?
Oh, definitely. It's a good idea. You know, it's been a while since you talked about this, and so I think this is kind of a timely question. Some folks want the background on kind of what made you start doing the live on.
Oh, well. I think there's the Pioneer Press article is probably the best article. I've posted it a few times, but the simple version is after the riots following the death of George Floyd, many of us in law enforcement were feeling like we had lost the trust of the public. Whether that was true or not was a totally different matter, but what was clear is that we needed to earn some back. And I just think there was a misperception about policing as a whole versus, do we have individual officers that end up in the news? Yes, of course. Just my belief that for the most part, people I've worked with are just out there trying to make a difference in people's lives.
About
Trying to help
125 and
people.
route 1092 Chatsworth Street North.
So I just was hoping that we could show a different side of law enforcement than the news shows.
Absolutely.
Hopefully we've done some of that.
Earl and Fremont.
Do a lot of connecting with the public, building and strengthening relationships.
Can you repeat that, please? I'm sorry.
Juliet, November, uniform.
Yes,
4456, New York.
Information for squad on a officer safety customer, right Tony. Officer safety of male made suicidal statement, including suicide by cop on the Northeast Farm, Christopher Quinn, Brunian, 1968-0906. Driving a
376, go for it.
We're going to watch for a car here that we've been looking for.
Input 56 minutes.
While we do, just a couple other questions. This is an unmarked Durango.
Christopher
It's
Quinn,
gray. It
Brunian.
looks pretty similar to any other Durango. You wouldn't really notice.
5800.
There's no spotlight on it. For those of you that are asking about that,
Clear. 116 is 125. Need another squad.
Yeah, 10-4.
Sometimes we do show officers when it's not an officer safety issue. If we're looking for a suspect in a house, I don't want to show tactics or where they might be outside of the house in case they're inside watching. When he's already arrested and things are code 4, then it's not a problem. But that last time we had that warrant on that guy, we just didn't want him to be able to see where the officers were. So... Yes, if I say the call hasn't been dispatched or Pat says that, it means it's still in the pending queue. Ramsey County, St. Paul, it's a merged comm center. It was merged about 15 years ago. So it is all merged now in one building. We can't, with it because of COVID, but also for security reasons, we probably won't do an actual tour there, at least for a while. The layout of the building is tied to its security in general as well. I don't know if there's a quota for tickets at St. Paul. There is not at the sheriff's office. We used to have a printout every month of how many we wrote when Pat and I were there. But it was one factor in your performance appraisal.
Male that attempted to break into the cops' vehicle and then tried coming to the house.
Here in Minnesota, we have a transit police department that actually handles calls on transit.
Red sweatshirt, dark pants, no direction travel.
Copy. 15 minutes. At 15 minutes.
266, I'll go. Handle 266.
Casings are the usually the brass or metal part that is left over after the gunpowder explodes inside of it, and the bullet itself, the bullet itself continues down range. Revolvers did not eject the casings, but most semi-automatic weapons now today do. So that's why we're looking for casings. If we can't find them and we know there were shots fired, sometimes we conclude it was a revolver. But you know, is it possible for the casings to come in the window? Yes. If they don't have their arm out the window too far, the casings can fly in the car. We're going to do a little research on some of our organized crime, the Dillinger question, where the organized criminals stayed. And we'll get, you know, we'll definitely do a little tour of some of the places in St. Paul, because we did have organized criminals using the bars here.
Squad's information on a pickup and hold.
And John Dillinger actually had a shootout with FBI agents and St. Paul detectives at the Lincoln Court Apartments at Lincoln and Grand back in the 30s.
Well, good. You should get the book if you don't have it. And you can be our tour guide on the Dillinger tour.
For sure.
Dillinger Slept Here, I think the book is called, right?
Yep.
Yep. We have gotten calls from a few departments that are interested in how we do this. I'm not sure if...
1074 York, for 10 to 12 shots northeast of the address.
Oh, that's probably legit, huh?
Yep.
1074 York. Shots fired.
301 received.
Mark.
318, I'll be in around 11 as well.
We're hoping other departments will do it, but you just...
And 310, we have another caller, Earl and Case, heard 14 shots.
There we go.
Wow.
.74 is just a block east of Earl, and so we just had 2 calls and several shots fired. exactly where they were fired if we had shot spotter, and we would also know whether or not they were fireworks. We would know if they were in a car, if there was direction of travel. We could see whether the car is moving east or west, north or south. And we would know if there's a separate
Clear.
caliber.
310.
310.
Oh,
Another caller heard northbound near Sims, 10 shots 2 minutes ago. Also can hear someone screaming and crying, trying to get the cross street.
Well, there you have it. Sims and Earl.
631 Sim that.
Copy.
There's an apartment complex right there that we have a fair amount of calls to, but definitely the Opticom is not working on that
clear.
intersection.
210.
210 advised, and I'm EOT. Getting me off.
Call far. 278, 268. 316.
Taking that off.
316.
Call back for entry, please.
Copy.
301 in the area.
Copy. And the screaming is going to be coming from Earl and Sims.
318, copy. I'll be on. Earl and Sims here to block.
Copy.
There you go.
310 will be on a phone call.
Clear.
Copy. We do have another shots fired. I don't know if it's related at 673 Jessamine for 15 shots. They're stating it's a few blocks south, so possibly related.
Well, that would be
Item, please.
Will do.
that would be a ways away. 600 block of Jessamine, which means it could be on the move. You've been with us before when we've had this moving shots fired. It's so darn frustrating. It'd just be nice to have the technology to help us. So it could have moved here from Earl and York over to the 600 block of Jessamine, which isn't unusual for it just to go across
316, your comp's coming to let you in.
Payne Avenue. Arcade.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah, I don't know. I think in today's world of technology, we can just... What do we got here? Let's grab the plate just in case.
Bravo.
You got it?
Bravo Foxtrot Victor 851.
First squad's on the shots fired. We have a person, York and Earl. They saw a gray Saturn SUV at York and Earl. Also heard screaming.
318, that vehicle just passed me. Phone 048 Romeo Yankee Lima, occupied ×4.
Where? Say eastbound.
Copy.
Peter. I thought he said eastbound Sims.
It came out on the Earl here. I didn't see if it went north or south, but I don't see it in the area anymore, and they did not flag me down.
Copy.
Shit.
Well, that's not good.
Well, we're still looking for
301, would you just give Regions a heads up, please?
a party on the street.
Affirmative.
That smells.
318, I apologize. It was 084 Romeo Yankee Lima.
Thank you.
Did you smell that?
Yeah, I couldn't guarantee it was gunpowder, but it was definitely something that burned. Well, it's got to be on a side street, this crying person that got, or like you said, they got in the car and they went to the hospital, right?
Right.
Which is just as likely as anything. You're on one there?
Yes.
Which spot is that?
Well,
I believe that's 177, 25 and around.
Sometimes it's
301, I've got that Saturn, I think, back here at the York address.
Was that 1074 York?
Was it fuel?
Is that a speedway?
Yeah, it's Snelling and Englewood, I believe.
756 Snelling North.
311 will be out with 301. Copy.
Copy in 10-1 for 172.
Well, I don't know. I'm not thinking that's not the.
301 close by. 126. He's a medic for a 30-year-old male. He's bleeding from the nose. Conscious and bleeding.
Doesn't sound like too
Copy,
much fun.
301, nobody injured in this vehicle.
Yeah, I mean,
Copy, no one injured in
this
vehicle.
is where the call of the woman's crying was, right here.
2738, 2753. Traffic with Frank Williams, Zebra 814.
I'm sorry, last part, can you repeat that?
2753, puts out on traffic. Over off of Phelan. It's going to be Frank Williams, Zebra 814.
What's your cross street with Phelan?
Yeah, I don't know.
We're out in front of the Baldinger Bakery.
Copy.
Could be related to this. Actually, you get on.
172, 126, are you guys
Calls
code
at
4?
Johnson, Silver Phelan. 172
Copy. Code 4 at Speedway, and can we send medics in?
This car came by before.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to talk to him. He was here in the area before we were here. See what he's up to.
125 medics are cleared in.
Seem to want to stop.
I copy. Medics are cleared into the Speedway, 109.
Tell me if he saw anything, but something not right as to why he's here.
172, copy. Squad's going to Speedway. You can
How you doing?
How can I help you?
Saw you come through the area twice here, and there. Let me finish my sentence. Can I finish my sentence, please? We had a couple of calls for shots fired. Did you hear any?
No, I just got here. I was at the store.
Okay, so you left and went to the store and came back. That's why we saw you twice. Okay.
What? No, I said I came from the store.
Really, does that county car need another squad?
You guys driving around, so I just driving around. I don't get why that is.
2753.
We're just asking for your help. You want to give us your help or not?
Routine's fine.
Okay. Well, obviously, if you're driving around because you see us here, you're looking for something, right?
Yeah, I'm just wondering what's going on.
Well, we had shots fired. That's why we're looking for people that might know something.
And that's why we saw you more than once and why we stopped you.
If you live in the neighborhood, you should be a little appreciative that we're here trying to find the person rather than just jumping on
I
us.
hear gunshots every night, and none of you guys come in time.
Well, we try. We do our very best. If we had what was called Shot Spotter, we would be here faster.
Don't worry, if I was going for a haul here. Just slow everyone else down.
Do we have a what?
A whole speaker down in the street and a whole camera down there too.
I don't know about
New
that.
camera, you guys installed it down there?
Copy,
There
code
may
4.
be a camera there, but it's not shot spotter, and it's not a microphone.
We're doing.
Need to add that.
We would love to catch the people shooting up the neighborhood.
Oh yeah, of course.
And they get caught quite often, actually.
Well, that's good.
We're okay with you being out here, but don't be surprised if we pull you over after we see you twice either.
Makes sense.
Yeah. How's it going?
All right, you have a good
You
night.
got nothing so far? All right, later. Thanks. But there you go. We are never here in time. Another endorsement for ShotSpotter.
Absolutely.
There he is again. Well, I still won't be surprised if something shows up at Regions.
Nope, sure won't.
I'm gonna go to that Jessamine call over there. Just
Don't see a Jessamine.
well, that was another shots fired at 600 Jessamine, but
Oh, that, yeah.
I don't know if it was tied to it or not. Probably shouldn't have been. But
125. Not sure if it's already been said, but we are working on it. I copy. I'll get an ET on him.
Yeah. 165, you can cancel that ETA right here.
Yep.
what car was that one?
I think that's a Volvo. One of the new
113. Realize
Those
ETA
taillights.
Thank you for that.
Squad just said that they're pulling up.
Volvo. Came up with that name.
What's that?
Volvo. Who came up with that name?
Three
364.
We're code 4 down here. County's probably going to want one more car for a transport.
Anyhow, next week this coming week, we might do a daytime drive along with someone to talk a little bit about Rondo, the Rondo neighborhood. See if we can get Bill Finney on the phone, or maybe somebody else too. So it's interesting history to me as well, because you know a little bit, but start filling out the history with people's stories and people you know. It's pretty interesting. Being over here on Payne Avenue. Can always remember, speaking of history, Bill Godwin from hardware store extravaganza got the old East Side Payne Avenue Festival going. Payne Arcade Festival.
1725.
Bill has passed away, but sure done a lot of good over here.
376.
How many county cars you got coming here?
How many would you like? We're trying to get some down.
Well, we got 3 in custody, and they're probably all gonna, actually 4. Probably all gonna want to be kept separate.
Is that Marson? Or where is it?
Copy, I'll give for.
Yeah, that's it.
Good for him. Down on Phelan
Yes.
for the bowling.
Yeah, at that bakery just west of Johnson Parkway.
Well, let's go back him up and see what he's got going down there. Maybe they were the shooters.
311. 311. If 310 is good on shots fired, we can assist on traffic on Phelan and Johnson.
Yeah, that'd be great. We need a free squad for one of these arrestees.
.376, I have 3 county squads that are available and are en route at this time.
Perfect.
Okay.
Squad 324.
324.
SNR 1611 before you need me.
Does it say anything more in the comments there as to what he got, what he ended up with?
Nope.
376, do you need additional squads?
I'm gonna make a guess.
Oh, Tony. Squad table.
No, I'm not gonna make a guess.
Okay.
No sense.
Just wait and see.
Well, Larson's pretty good at coming up with stuff.
Yeah, he is.
There is an exit right down there.
I'm sorry, there's a what?
There's an exit from where we were down on the Phelan there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Earl goes over the top, but
I think Frank goes right on
yeah,
it, doesn't it?
right.
Connecticut Squad to 1281 East 7th Street, assisting medics with a 16-year-old who is violent and threatening residents.
Nice. Very nice.
We actually use language here, there, Officer Graham. It's okay to speak.
318, I can break and go. Just a couple blocks away.
So I guess these guys cut into this lane of traffic, almost skewered Officer Marson and his partner. We had a traffic stop. There's 2 Glocks in the front, underneath the front seats.
Real Glocks or air guns? So they're
Oh, they're real Glocks with real
they've been,
bullets.
they've been carrying air. These Korean kids or not?
Hallway.
Oh.
When I asked the front passengers' name, they really were Glocks. So
Yeah, they've been carrying. They've been carrying a lot of air guns lately.
these are not air guns. These have bullets.
No, I believe
Lots of
you.
bullets
I
in them.
believe you. I mean, they obviously upgraded.
They have that stick mags.
They obviously upgraded.
Yeah. So we're waiting for the IBIS to hit here, and
Yeah.
we'll go from there.
What squad number are you tonight?
364.
Oh, you are.
I was 364 for a while.
Were you?
Yep.
You worked the east side? I thought you worked Western Holker.
I spent my last 5 years east.
Ah, okay. Yeah, so we'll.
Who are you working with a partner or not?
I have a Baby Yoda stick.
376.
Does that count?
No, I didn't know if you were.
You're reading away for counting on this.
Bunch of guys
Down
down
stop.
there, just helping out because we heard the call come out.
So you're gonna.
Copy, you have a case number
We're
for
gonna
that.
stand by
Do you
to
want the
county
case number?
investigators so you can keep separate, then I'll give them some gun
Oh, no, that's
boxes.
perfect,
and
thanks.
we'll help you recover them and help your guy recover them and go from there. You guys take it all.
No, but you could have just handled one of the
301, would you put me out there?
prisoners. You got 5 cars here. We would have to short the entire suburban. Yeah, I don't know if these are Korean kids or not, but I have been noticing that they've
The car comes back to a Korean name.
they've been starting to carry guns. They started a year ago with air guns and just upgrading.
Unknown how many people are in it.
It's
Had a
the same-
couple of instances of catalytic converter thieves shooting at victims who
Yeah.
came across them.
Yeah. It's the same cycle that we went through 30 years ago with the first immigrant community, just in terms of a percentage of kids getting into criminal activity. So all right, well, we're good here. We got county cars on the way. Hey, Matt, how many cars do you need out? You need 2 or you need...
We got 4 people, so
Oh,
at least 3.
I mean, I don't know that you're going to interview him anyhow, right?
We could.
Is there a language issue or what?
Not from the 2 guys I talked to.
Oh, they speak English? Okay.
Yeah, not yet. Who knows?
Yeah.
Squad 110.
Mute that for a minute, will you?
Yep.
160.
Are you two hooked up?
Smart kid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, be a little late. I'm on the call at 2 Speedway.
Copy. Is there a squad that can start for assist fire? 1340 Como.
Yeah, because
It's going to be a medical alarm that came in for a fall detection. Fire's advising they might need to force entry.
Hang on.
it's the lower one.
Yep.
It's the lower one.
So I don't know how much of that everybody heard, but that car that was stopped almost crashed into the two deputies and were stopped and found to have 2 Glock handguns with extended magazines under the seats.
172. You had Delta Zulu Echo 9452.
172, Kevin.
So, great job done.
Read that again.
I'm not in my squad. I don't know who RO is.
And no, extended magazines are not illegal in Minnesota, but it is something to note.
113, 118, we're at 23.
Copy at 130.
Just caught a question. Yeah, the Sheriff's Department does have a reserve deputies. How many are there in the reserves?
I'm not sure what our number is now. Probably 20. Used to be bigger. We have part-time as well as reserves. But we're always looking for more. We sort of held off recruit academies because of COVID. Nice thing I know, as soon as Sergeant Mark Suki's on the scene, I can leave. I always feel confident. You
No
know?
kidding. He's about as solid as they
A
come.
party bus or just
125.
oh yeah, a party bus.
Huh.
On the third floor.
You know, there was
male and female arguing.
a shots fired incident, maybe even a shooting related to a party bus this week. But I never was able to get the details on it.
Huh.
125 copy. That 133.
Roger, Regents.
172 Rap Regents at 133.
Okay. We are looking for a silver Honda Odyssey van. I'm not sure if that was. Easy, easy. ENJ 711.
Strange way to park, that's for sure.
That is a Chrysler Town and Country.
Squad 113. 113. It's going to be assisted with 118. Yeah, be 135.
Oh, I don't know if you were running this one or not.
I did. It's all good.
Clear.
All good. Sorry.
I don't think anybody can keep awake long enough with us though at work. That's the thing. If we put a third person in the back seat, we're gonna have to be waking them up all the time.
That's a point. I'll just bite the bullet and keep going.
You got a lot of different things you're juggling over there. We just had somebody that run the CAD operator in the back seat. That would be nice. Probably need a Tahoe. Not a lot of room in the back seat back there.
318.
318.
Clear assisted, 311, 324, St. Paul Fire today.
Well, I don't know what's gonna be next.
I don't know either.
Yeah, well, that light's for 20 years. That light's bothered me.
Oh, I know.
Because,
You think a car's coming at
or
you.
something? Yeah, it's bright light shining there. Just tomorrow, Saturday, yeah. Today.
Yep. 4, 3, 2, 1.
When I go home, I'm gonna eat something really good. I don't know what it is, Pat, but did we really have anything to eat tonight?
No.
Did I miss that? Did I miss lunch or dinner?
I plan on eating something. Well, I know exactly what I'm going to eat. I picked up some spicy fried chicken from Cub. And I picked up some Leanne Chin, so I have two choices.
don't know if the engine's is quite as good heated up. What was the first one? Spicy fried chicken?
Spicy fried chicken from Cobb.
I like that. I like that. I did have some chicken before I came to work. My wife was nice enough to make me some chicken breasts. Some barbecue sauce. But that was like 7 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. Do you like corned beef?
I pretty much eat anything.
I discovered a friend gave me some.
Yeah, you love it.
It was really delicious. Corned beef sliders on Hawaiian sweet rolls
Really?
with spicy mustard.
364 should be the only one left on that
tasty
county
little
stop, and he'll
treat,
be
let me tell
clearing
you.
when their last deputy gets there. 10-8. Point 53 information. We do have looks like a spent casing in this car. I don't know. They came out of that area related to that shots fired call from before, so I don't know if that's related to St. Paul's case.
Hard to say.
Sure, in the right
We
location.
don't have a female crying. Well, here's my theory. Since the county cars are helping down there, we should probably go out, drive around the county,
I like that idea.
cover the cover.
126, copy and route, 1209 Dayton Avenue, lower unit for domestic. The account is the roommate advising their roommate and the wife are arguing, and the wife is becoming physical, throwing things.
Yeah, I gotta plug this in.
I'm afraid it's going to continue to
Well,
escalate.
there is that.
First name Josepha, native or Hispanic female, 30s, 5'7", heavy build, unknown clothing description.
2160 LKC.
140.
47.
You got your plug?
5182.
5182.
Another shot fired pending.
Copy. We'll just go to back and sergeant to copy. One caller and a shots fired. 2950 Long Lake Road. Heard 67 shots coming from the north. Nothing else seen or heard.
5183 to back.
Copy.
5180.
That'd be Brighton.
5180.
It's a Roseville car, but it's right on the border there. It's
I'm in the area that was off duty. We didn't hear anything, but I'll check it out.
and Long Lake Road comes all the way down to like 35E and
Copy.
C.
Didn't hear anything in the area. 141.
125 would be on the second floor.
5182. I'll take it.
125 copy on the second floor. 141.
Copy. 5181. You can clear. 81 copy.
125, correct.
142.
Third floor. Copy that, third floor.
No further updates so far.
So we are northbound on Rice Street from Highway 36. We're
What, this one? Okay, I'll find money. got a red. On a wanted, so don't know yet.
Yeah.
Press 5181 and 5184.
125D1, send the elevator down so you can come up.
5181 for both. 2550 Cleveland at the Key Inn on a DOC. 2 callers reporting a male in the
Female
parking
or
lot,
males,
kicking
huh?
vehicles, breaking windows. The mixed race male in his 26-foot muscular build, wearing a camel hoodie and green pants,
Pull this one up.
using some sort of tool as a weapon, yelling for someone to come
On
outside.
Cleveland.
It's a 2400 car, so
81 squats, copy.
125, you copy?
2500
I'm
Cleveland.
143.
what's that say?
Dismantling the car with some kind of tool. That could, just broke out car window.
8196.
Let's go down there.
Male walking around kicking vehicles in the lot.
100 to 150 racers in the 3000 block of Long Road. They're dispersing them.
113. Did that request get handled about the elevator?
Talking our charge the shots fired at 100 to 150. Racers in 3000 block of
One of
Long
the
Lake Road.
hotels?
Yeah, the
188, copy at 144.
Key in. Let's go find out.
Copy.
mixed race male, 26-foot muscular, camo hoodie, green pants.
What's he doing? Breaking stuff now? Is that what's that?
Yeah, he's been walking around kicking cars, yelling for someone to come out, dismantling a car with some kind of tool.
Key in. I'm not 100% familiar with that. Is that
It's Cross Street, Oak Crest. You familiar with that?
well, they're all those hotels are lined up. I think it's a Super 8's Hotel 6 lined up right there in Cleveland, but I'm not sure which one it is. Off on Fairview, and then I'll slide over because you can't get off on Cleveland unless you get on the freeway and then get off on C. But it's not too far from the shots fired. You could be hammering on stuff across the freeway.
Yeah, that could be what it is.
Bam, bam, bam. It just has the air of a call that you'd wonder.
Jalen Johnson to LEC. 2 juvenile males,
This has us getting off on Fairview.
Happy 146.
Yeah. Got over there, street construction.
Cleaning.
The freeway, the highway.
Oh, they're cutting on the guardrail. No further updates.
Does it want me to take the service route or go up to C or B2?
This has us
Right or left?
right.
Left here.
In half a mile left on Oak Crest.
I think so. I think it's left here, isn't it?
Could be. It says go to Oak Crest, but clear. Take a right on Pryor.
Key in, huh?
Yep. And Oak Crest is in 0.2 of a mile. Take a left.
A big guy? Is it a big guy?
Fairly.
How tall is he?
6 foot. Muscular.
But you take him then. Bring your little friend with you. Is it that one?
Oh, I'm not sure yet.
Oh,
It says turn right.
yeah, this is, remember we've had, there's like, it's like a shelter. We've brought people here once.
There's, okay.
That's probably the guy right there.
What did it say?
Want to engage him in conversation? I think this is
Well, it said camo jacket and green pants.
close enough. Sir!
Hey, sir? Talk to you for a second, please.
Ask him if you see anything.
See anything going on out in the lot here?
No, I just got here.
Just got here?
About 5-10 minutes.
Okay, and you're staying here?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Well, oh, this is a call. There's not many cars out here.
5181 show squads in the area.
There's a guy at the back there.
Back being
Phone for
Right
tonight.
there.
He looks like he made a call there.
Yeah. Came in 11 minutes ago.
Did you call the police? Okay, thank you. You guys see anybody out here making noise? I think this is one of those calls.
There he is.
I'm not getting too close to him.
No. He's got something in his hand.
Party at the key in is at the northeast corner. Might be a person in crisis.
5181, give us a 10-1. Subject is Joshua Watson.
Copy, calling to 10-1. Subject is Joshua Watson, northeast corner. Possible PIC at 150.
Obviously, she's familiar with him. I don't think I'd get too close to there. Well, the officers are doing their very best to try to calm him down, but he's all obviously very angry.
5181, we're in the back lot of the key in.
Copy in the back lot of the key in at 151.
$5183 has the blower up.
See, I would rather have them have a little more space. So, this is a Roseville call. We're with the sheriff's office. We're here to back
5183, go again.
up and assist, but
5183, just for officers involved. I do have a blower up. Uses it around.
till they have bolo wrap. Is that what you're saying?
Sounds like it.
152.
I like it. Well, at least he's not challenged.
5184 does New Brighton have an officer that could come down here with an additional 40 millimeter launcher?
Ooh.
New Brighton copies.
Gotta hurt himself.
8190, I'm in route.
8190, copy.
5184, next arriving SWAT, if you could go inside the main entrance of the key in and secure the door that's back here.
I want to get this under
so we
me.
can't get inside
You
the
want to get
structure.
what?
I want to get this seatbelt under me. I don't want to be trapped.
I think when we're parked.
Copy, next one on scene to the main entrance to secure the door so subject can't get inside. 153.
$5184, if you could contact Ramsey County Mental Health Crisis, see if they have someone on that might be able to respond to the scene.
Got they'll give them a call.
Now he's threatening to kill him.
Eighth floor officers are tied up here. If you could call into the key in and have management secure that door so we can have an officer do it. The door that goes to the back parking lot, east side.
Just Mason.
Copy, calling crisis and management. 154.
You gotta leave yourself an out, though. You always gotta have an out. Sounds like they're familiar with him, though, huh?
Yeah, they knew his name as soon as they pulled up.
This is a shelter. I think they must be using this for a lot of. But you still can, if that big 2-foot
That's a
stick,
little bit-
if that hits him, that's a dangerous item. Oh, geez, now he's taking a fighting posture. You see that, right?
Yep.
1 foot ahead of the other.
Sure, 99.
See, this is the problem that you can send a mental health worker here, but they wouldn't deal with the danger that's associated with this.
They wouldn't get out of the car.
Still holding the pipe or weapon in his hand.
Copy, still talking to the subject, trying to de-escalate him, still holding the pipe or object in his hand at 155.
88's just leaving the gym, and he used for a shield.
There's no right or wrong here. There's like 10 different possible tactics. That's the thing. Talking never hurts.
Well, I'm seeing to advise if there's any use for a shield.
However, you don't want them back in the building.
Report it.
Yeah, we gotta keep an eye on him.
Male party's running to the northeast.
He wants to be chased, though. That's the part of the problem.
Copy, running to the northeast.
Still southbound. He's on Oak Crest.
Southbound on Oak Crest.
Oh, it's gonna smash your cars if you're not careful, guys. Am I gonna make it?
Yep. Yep, you got it.
Squad with a launcher, come on over here.
It'd be better up in this parking lot here, huh?
I think you might head right towards it. We can get at it right there.
Yeah,
too.
that's what I'm thinking. Oh, he fell. He fucking fell.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Ouch.
he fell off that edge.
Well, he's still talking strong, so. If it gets in range.
Yeah, Mason.
Okay.
I'm just gonna drive away. It's not an M16. What he's got is a 40 millimeter less lethal round.
Essentially a beanbag, right?
Yeah. Semi a hard bean big. Jesus criminy. Now he's got another guy in with him.
Where would you like me?
Yeah.
We're all on the back. East side.
Is he holding that guy hostage now or just kind of pretending?
I'm not sure.
I'd say it's almost like he's holding him hostage.
It looks like it, yep. Looks like he's got one. No, he's got his arm around his neck and his sticks in his other hands.
5184.
Well, if he hits him.
8-4, go ahead.
Staff is not answering, so we have not been successful in getting someone to lock that door.
Well,
We still have a call.
want me to lock now?
Okay, we'll work on it. Thank you for the try.
You're welcome, 158.
Is there a sergeant here, you think?
I'm not sure.
Oh, he left him alone. Well, if you throw it, you're not going to have any weapons left.
So throw away.
5510, put me out the key in.
Copy.
5188, same traffic from the east.
Well, this is a problem. I mean, people are both mentally ill and they're dangerous. This is a classic training scenario too. Again, there's no one way to handle these cases.
5510.
Some people try to talk more. Some people.
Squad 5510.
Yeah. It's coming this way, so we do not want to
Now
get.
your response to a call.
This looks like
That's a
8-1,
sergeant.
he's walking towards Oakcrest for other squads.
Copy, walking towards Oakcrest.
I'm directly east.
Oops, listen. Sometimes he's gonna run again. He's gonna challenge, then he's gonna run. Ooh, he's gonna run. Ooh, threw a stick at him.
Is Roseville Sergeant Johnson monitoring?
Ooh, tasing him now. So we saw him throw those big metal pipes at the officers.
Is there a squad that can give a phone number for crisis?
5.
Not sure if it's still the
Okay, our location,
current
please.
terminology, but what you just saw there is called swarming.
Yeah.
To where you get a hold of all of his limbs, legs,
5184,
arms,
we're code 4 with that party. Medics
and get them controlled, and there's less likely anyone to be
Copy, medics
injured.
are cleared into Oakcrest. Are we still running crisis?
So obviously this guy's got a lot of issues.
Copy, is there someone that can give me a
But-
phone number for them to call?
He is a danger to himself and a danger to others.
8-4, stand by. You can clear the 10-1.
Copy, here's the 10-1 at 201.
So they were able to take him into custody using the less lethal, and then they swarmed him, and nobody had to throw any blows.
Nope.
It was that's about as peaceful a resolution as could have been hoped for. That was outstanding.
I think
5180.
the determining factor was
Grace is looking for a phone number.
Affirmative.
775-3608.
start grabbing somebody else,
Copy, thank you.
taking them hostage, and then start threatening to. Actually, he did throw, like I said, throw the pipes at the officers. It could have.
Yeah.
It could have been a very serious injury if it caught somebody.
That was just excellent work.
5188.
Can't say enough about
Here's the thing.
5188.
Nobody was afraid to jump
We're
in and
medics
help.
started for this one.
right.
Affirmative.
That's That's the thing about that.
Okay. Fire can be clear, but we'll take the line up to the southeast corner of the lot. They're cleared in right now.
Copy, canceling fire. Medics to the southeast corner of the lot. That's Wilshire.
So they've called the medics in now. It's safe for them to make the scene. And they can take him to get some help that he quite apparently desperately needs.
A couple different strategies. You saw sounded like there was a 40 mil deployed, but I also thought I heard some pepper ball. I don't know if you heard that. And then obviously there were some tasers.
You know, does the
maybe
that Bolo rap make a sound?
Yeah, maybe that was Bolo.
Because I thought I saw something.
Oh, you did? Well, then it was
fly through the air.
Oh, you did then.
I wonder if that's what actually put him on the ground. I wonder if they wrapped his legs.
I don't know. It looked like after he got. Well, maybe I don't know. It'd be good to deconstruct that and figure out what did work.
Yeah.
It looked to me like he sat down after a while. But I wasn't sure if it was because he'd been hit with less lethal 40 or Bolo. You want to say anything about your favorite restaurant here before we go any further?
Well, I'll tell you, I recommended this to some friends, and they went there for a birthday party, and everyone was unanimous in that everything they had was outstanding.
Say the name.
Baltimore. On the perimeter road of Rosedale Mall.
Well, you can see how difficult that situation is for officers. I mean, to me, that typifies the world that we're in right now. I mean, you got a person there that has some mental illness, in crisis, has a weapon, is challenging, retreats, challenges, retreats.
Can you get an ETA at medics, please?
Verbally, always threatening.
They went through every level of de-escalation they could have.
Exactly. And, you know, you could see they were very calm. They were talking to him. They didn't challenge him right away. And so,
Fastback, go again.
5180. Medics code 3 if they're not already.
Copy.
So we have left there, obviously, but if they're code 3, I mean, there is a possibility that, well, we're not even want to speculate, the possible, you can hear them in the background though, right?
Right.
But if you're under the influence of chemicals, or if your body triggers into an excited delirium.
5180, line has been advised.
There's a lot of controversy about
ETA
whether
within 5 minutes.
or isn't a real medical analysis, but substances on top of mental illness create dangerous situations. A little surprised they would need a code 3 response, but Anyhow, the long and the short of it is, that was really some good police work by the Roseville Police Department. And
318.
Spoke to a female who said that they all just got dropped off by a party bus and a family dispute broke out, and she was working on getting everybody corralled inside. You can cancel anyone else in that update.
316, you can be clear.
423, we'll just stay over it.
Copy that.
Yeah, let's see what we might have impending, huh?
Input of White Bear Squad. White Bear responding 1900 Weber Street. Serenity Care Center for an 88-year-old male conscious breathing, confused.
On that weapon.
I don't think I ever heard a call where they said the guy's disassembling the car.
I don't
Copy.
think I have
Squad
either.
to assist, and 201 to copy. Exchange Street East, Lobshaw Street North, I left a complaint.
2162 Tango, I copy your note to the area check to Monarch Court in North Oaks on a smaller sedan driving through the area, last seen eastbound on Monarch Way at 210.
There. From 3rd.
Yeah, we saw him. They don't match.
Please change the address to 1047 York in case we get further calls later and clear it. Assisted with East and IOP en route to 326 was called out. Check the area.
Okay.
Well, that was an interesting call anyhow, huh?
Yeah.
Squad 268.
That's the thing. These mental health calls, you can bring a mental health worker with you after they're calmed down or in custody, but you can never turn that call there over to mental health workers.
No.
It's impossible.
326, so we wish half will be at 963 3rd Street.
963 3rd Street.
Yeah, I was thoroughly impressed with the Roseville officers.
Gotta have every less lethal option available. I have a bolo wrap in the back of the car now that I think about it. I forgot. I got a bolo. Yeah, that's right. That's,
318, I'm in the area.
Okay. 316.
Go ahead.
Other domestic 947 Minnehaha upper unit.
I don't think we're ever going to get the green light here.
Starting to wonder.
Probably will be 23 in a block.
Thank you.
Thank you, 6.
326.
Can you add a plate for me? It's going to be North Carolina. Hotel Juliet Whiskey 1387. There's a male sleeping in the driver's seat in the back of 963 3rd Street.
Squad 268.
268.
I'm out with Tamika just south of Mickey's. I'm gonna get a referral to Winter Safety.
Copy, I was there just south of Mickey's at 213.
LEC was one.
At 213.
And Adam, I'm in the back alleyway. About where you're at. Okay.
Go 324. 324. Assisted 316. Show me out with one at the training center North Lot.
I haven't heard any more from the Roseville call, have we?
Nope.
No.
Make it 2. Copy.
Tough to control a thrashing person with any body strength at all, inspired by chemicals.
Very true.
And what address are you at?
In the rear of 963 3rd Street.
Coming your way.
326 dispatch that car, come back clear.
Affirmative.
This is a BMW.
Stand by. Go ahead. Can you have the comp come off to the front? I need squads to start in 301 to copy to Bush and Earl. We have a male shot.
Well, there it is.
Bush and Earl, man shot.
They found him. He's probably been there for an hour.
It's going to be in front of 1077 Bush.
Rolling road.
621 around.
Call Matt Marson.
310 can here, Charlotte.
301, did you copy?
En route.
Copy.
Hey, man. I don't know if you just heard the call at Bush and Earl. Yeah, you might just want to hang on to figure out if it's related to your thing. Who knows, you know, but they'll be
Looks like one of the vehicles involved.
they'll be able to look for casings at that location in case they match the ones you got. So
The other one is the sedan.
all right, buddy. Thanks. Bye.
318 about.
Black hatchback, one of the vehicles.
Hang on one second. What's that?
A black hatchback is one of the vehicles involved. I wonder.
I don't know if this is related to yours or not, but say that again. How old are your suspects?
The 217.
All right. And so your question is about the adults or about the juvenile?
Copy, we'll double check.
When you say clean up, what do you mean? Oh, yeah. Well, can you just sit with them for a little bit or not? Yeah, well, it sounds like this other thing, there might be a different car involved in this one, so that might, if you don't have a victim on yours, I wouldn't, I wouldn't worry too much then. But let's just see if it's related first. So I'll touch base with you a little bit. Thanks. Bye.
318, we're gonna need a Spanish speaker here. These people said nobody's shot, and we can't get anything else on them. We're just keep pointing west now.
You said nobody's shot now?
The people they're talking to are saying nobody was shot, but they're just pointing westbound.
Checking channel 2
Probably
for
just the
a
car drove by.
officer that consist.
A shot at him, huh?
Could be.
Okay, that's why I know since everyone
What color is the Fiesta?
Second channel 2 for a Spanish speaking officer that can assist me.
We should just start at midnight. From
Going 126.
Response 218.
Yeah, what does everybody think about a midnight to 6 a.m.?
People in UK like it.
Parties
I'll
on
bet.
scene, and one of the males
Australia likes it.
tow company trying to conduct a tow.
Dubai likes it.
Score 268.
268.
We change it to a fix.
Copy that. 19.
For a Spanish speaking officer.
I'm actually glad you got to see. I hope you heard part of it.
310, the comp.
That Roseville call, because that just so typifies the type of stuff officers are running into.
Okay.
Got that on 3.
326, we're clear, advised, run the assault.
Where do you want me? We got
Wherever you want
this
to be.
one's
And we do have a
up central.
GSW to the leg at Region.
Just up to. Oh, there we go. They got a gunshot wound to the leg at Regents.
310, we copy that. We're going to head down there, try and figure the story out.
Copy to Region. 201.
201.
You still need a Spanish speaker.
Call Mark Suki.
622. Last seen westbound Agahart.
136, copy.
Call Mark Suki.
S220.
S220.
Well, just because you're the best sergeant in town, and I might go to sleep before you do, I'm going to let you sort this out, but I don't know if this gunshot victim is related to the earlier call or not, but will you sort it out for us at some point? Yeah, the one just came out was on Bush and Earl, but if it's related to the earlier call, I mean, and of course we don't know if the car stop's related to either of them, but if they find casings at any shooting scene that match the ones that were in that car, then we should
631.
reconsider what we're holding them for.
2941.
Can we get clarification that the male party that brought the female to hospital, was he the shooter or was he just somebody that brought the female to the...
Yeah, I'm just leaving it in your hands because I have 100% trust in you.
21. Cleaning here the witness that the male shot the female in the car.
Right.
So he was in the
Thanks.
vehicle with her.
What did you say? The
We have
male?
a male shot, not a female shot at
Male or
Region.
female?
And he's not being cooperative.
Oh, that always helps.
The witnesses were saying that a male in the car shot a female in the car, but they have a male with a gunshot.
And it's going to be a 25-year-old black male. So unknown if it's related to this call.
So the other ones are Spanish speakers, but the Spanish speakers are probably the victims. It's witnesses.
But yeah.
Do we know what kind of vehicle our victim showed up in?
Good question.
He showed up on foot.
Got dropped off.
That's a long walk.
Especially with a bullet in your leg.
In front of 1070 Bush, and I got a casing.
Oh, very good.
Between 1070 Hello and 1076 Bush.
Now the
Heavy
question
blood in
is,
front of 1070 Bush.
were those casings there
casing
earlier on the York call, but we just didn't find them because we didn't have the right call, right?
Right.
Which would be another example of what?
A clue.
And a need for
Squad 213, I got you. Area check for truck driver.
shot spotter.
Shot spotter.
For squads, all county channels are currently tied at console 5 for shift change at 223.
Bravo 453.
That's what your view number. Go ahead.
That GSW is going to be...
You're doing 96. Need to clear out Rosevelle's dangerous condition and check the
Copy. 310, did you copy Echo 2?
Yeah.
Echo 2, test.
118. Advise 110, 113. Copy at 223.
We're gonna have to get something in our contract that says we don't work longer than 6 hours without a meal.
2-4. 324.
Suspect info. There's two vehicles involved. The first one, which appears to be the suspect vehicle, is going to be a dark-colored four-door, possibly a Nissan Sentra. It's parked right where the casing is. The driver of that vehicle appears to be a black male with an orange or orange-colored sweatshirt, dark-colored pants, possibly Adidas pants. The second vehicle is going to be a dark-colored SUV, mid-size SUV, occupied by a female and additional male. The female is driving the SUV. It appears the male in the Sentra got out, confronted two people in the vehicle, then got back in. According to a witness, the male in the Sentra wearing the orange was the shooter in a transmission.
Okay, so different call than earlier.
Copy. Two vehicles involved, dark-colored four-door Nissan Sentra parked by the casing. Driver's going to be a black male, orange-colored shirt, Adidas pants. There's also a dark-colored SUV occupied by a male. Female driver. Shooter's going to be the male with the orange-colored shirt. Information 225.
And it is blocking.
Copy.
Bravo 453.
Bravo 453.
Reference to GSW, looks like you got GSW to the upper thigh and one or two to the lower calf.
Copy, looks like a GSW upper thigh and one or two to the lower calf at 225.
Very 326, what's the case number for this?
Interesting. Still in the range of your
Case number is 067
Rainy Avenue address,
711.
Everything.
Close enough.
You're welcome, 226.
Six to 326. We got medic stage up. We're at 4th and 7th. Can they clear?
So, actually very close, huh?
326, did you copy that?
So the casings were over there on Bush.
318, go for 326.
What kind of
Medics are still staged.
What kind of
Are you
SUV
leaving
did
them?
they think it was?
Negative, we do not have a victim here.
Smaller four-door SUV.
Copy. That's 227.
There we go.
631, I just cleared them.
Copy, 227.
I got this one blocked off, but
267, do they still need a Spanish speaker? More info.
more info.
326 standby. Is there anybody at the shot assault that needs a Spanish speaker still?
301, we're good at the shots fired.
Copy. 326, go ahead.
So at about 0207, the black Sentra, the black four-door sedan, goes south on Earl, turns on the bush, and parks in front of the address. The SUV chases it to the address, and it appears the driver of the Sentra gets out and confronts a male driver who's wearing a light blue hooded sweatshirt, light colored jeans. He appears to be a black male, and it looks like they start arguing / fighting in the street. And then transmission.
It's amazing what a video camera can show you, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Everybody should get one, ladies and gentlemen.
Copy. 0207. Of the black possible Sentra went southbound on Earl, then turned on a bush and parked. It appears driver of the Sentra confronted a male.
A lot of crime if we had video of everybody on everybody's house.
Male. They had a verbal argument. 310. This guy was wearing like a grayish blue, darker sweatshirt. I'm not sure if that matches anybody out there.
Copy. Male's wearing a grayish blue, darker sweatshirt. 29.
They're ready to call it. Yeah, it doesn't sound related. They got new casings and stuff out here, so you're good. You're good there. All right. Yeah, sound like black suspects and this one. Plus, it's just on the other side of the.
311.
All right.
311.
Good work. Thanks.
You can change their call to DOC and put us on a SOL call.
Yeah, 230.
Let's see if we can get to the barn.
Head to the barn.
I just hope people appreciate what those law enforcement officers have to go through to try to figure out what the best approach is for
213.
a guy like that
213.
Roseville party.
Mm-hmm.
If we cleared GOA, and then IOE 23 on your DOC in Western.
You know, you just don't know what's next. It's gonna hurt the guy that he's got.
2160 Tango, clear GOA. Copy. 1345 Western Avenue, north on DOC. There are two people yelling and banging noises for the past 10 minutes. There's a squad that can assist.
They were keeping a lot of plates spinning in the air at one time. I don't know if everybody caught it, but they had the foresight to call into the hotel and have the staff lock that back door so he couldn't get back in it. They had enough officers there to cover any way he may have tried to get away.
Copy en route to the domestic 947 Minnehaha Avenue, upper unit 231.
Yeah, that was quite a complex thing. And then, of course, what even gets more complex is you have
about 322.
Several different officers there all want to help, and several might have a different tool and a different idea.
Right. Domestic.
So
South male.
You gotta, it's a little bit like a basketball team.
Baby back and forth in their arms.
You gotta understand each other enough to be
able to anticipate.
Those are obviously some officers who work well together.
Average build, wearing a cardigan with a white shirt underneath and dark blue jeans.
And you probably couldn't hear it from where you were, but he several times was telling the officers to shoot him.
Yeah, that was the only thing missing, was a little better audio, but
Can you get the case number, please?
There used to be
case number
a trolley car
711
that ran up Forest. Actually, you know that furnace, did I mention this? That furnace over there where it's at an angle? you know, when we're over on the east side of there by Hazel and north of Arlington, Furness. The reason that's at an angle is that was where the streetcar ran.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
201.
That was a streetcar that ran out to Matamita.
You make me up to see in Furnaces. Lafayette Grove, Delta Lima Foxtrot 687.
I know I'm going back to talk about streetcars, but then there was a streetcar that ran right up Forest here.
233.
And through what is now the golf course.
Huh.
I gotta show you that book. It's pretty amazing. I don't know how they did it, really. All the electrical that they had to post up for getting these cars running. But there weren't cars when they started, you know? They didn't have cars. So, the electrical streetcars came along before the combustible car engine.
Yeah, you see some of the old photographs of the city. Well, just about every city back then, you know. Streetcars all over.
Will you also have them let them know that I am on the south side of the building?
I'll be on the south side of the building. 235.
Yeah, right there, the streetcar finished right up there Forest Lake, and I don't forget where it went, but pretty amazing times. Of course, there are many conspiracies that car manufacturers conspired and bought out the trains to put them out of business.
Huh.
Nobody necessarily knows if that's true, but
it would kind of give them a captive market.
Yeah, like, I mean, obviously the combustible engine car, there's more money to be made there than people riding on a streetcar. I'm researching that a little more. Buses too. The buses, once they had the combustible engine, buses started replacing streetcars in the 1930s and 40s.
Okay.
13 squad that can break for DOC 1334 Ames Avenue. We have multiple callers reporting a male outside screaming, pounding on things and hitting himself.
Must have let him
So it's
go.
going to be a white male, 23 years old, 5'6", average build, a black hat, black shirt with white on it.
I mean, the guy that was breaking into the cars. At least on your own recognizance.
There's a squad that can break for DOC on Ames Avenue.
311.
237.
Well, unless something happens here in the next couple minutes, we're probably going to sign off. Thanks for joining us. We'll try to do a little afternoon, early evening ride sometime this week, and get get some experts on Rondo to talk to us.
That would be cool.
I'll update you on my reading and we'll see if we can get some experts. Billy Collins is in that book too. I don't know if you remember him. And it's about 50 different authors. And thank you, Kate Cabot, again for collecting all that. It's great to have that oral history. Otherwise, once it's gone, it is gone.
Get no answer on call back.
Copy, thank you.
And you can read Officer Pat Scott's oral history online, right?
Yes, you can.
You sound like you're not sure you want him to. Let's just face it, Pat was one of the most productive police officers the department has seen. And he's been involved in a lot of high-stress situations. So, just like what you hear, what you get is what you hear, you'll get an accurate reflection of his time as a younger patrol officer in the 80s, really, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And he might even mention his handsome partner, Tom Arnold.
AKA Pretty Boy.
Pretty boy. Pretty boy, Tom Arnold. He's still a pretty boy.
326-310, take 4.
Ace homicide investigator Tom Arnold.
Squad 310, can you on 4?
Sheriff Dave Hutchinson texted us a little while ago, and he's still up. He's still up at work over there in Hennepin County.
Can you on 4?
Matter of fact, we're gonna call him just to prove to the rest of the world that he's up at 240. Call Sheriff Dave Hutchinson.
213.
5184.
Hard-working guy that he is.
You put DD back into service, and we're going to take the 911 and pending. Other cars are still out.
Copy.
Sheriff, hang on a second. I'm going to see if I can get you on speaker. This is a complicated vehicle we have here. Sometimes there's more buttons than we can handle. Hang on. Man. Well, I might have lost him. Might have lost you, Sheriff. See if we can do this again. Well, we can hear you a little bit. I can't hear you as good as I'd like to, Sheriff. I'm trying to get you on the speakerphone, but it's good to talk to you. Thanks for reaching out at 2:40 in the morning.
Check on you guys. Make sure you get home before breakfast. So.
Yeah, we got to get home before daylight because then we can't get to sleep. We can't get to sleep if we get home too late. Right? Well, we appreciate you texting us. Let us know you're still out there working.
Working hard every day.
311.
I know. I feel bad for you,
Can you
big
have
guy.
medic page for us, please?
But thanks for all your hard work. What are you gonna do this weekend? Are you gonna do anything? Hello. Oh, we'll figure this out.
There we go.
Hello, this is Dave. Leave a message. Thank you.
Hello.
Is that better, Sheriff?
Oh, it's much better.
Oh, good.
How are you guys?
Sorry, we didn't mean to have a technological problem for you there, but
Good morning, Sheriff
Well, it's
Dave.
not like you guys were born in this technological era, so you're all good.
Yeah, no, thank you for noting that. Thank you for noting
Yeah,
that.
no problem.
Thank you for noting. As a matter of fact, we were talking about streetcars before cars, and I thought you were going to call me and tell me that we were born before cars. So
No, I'm not that mean, Bob. My new half-year resolution is to be nice to you guys now. So.
Yeah, you know, I really liked what your post the other day on Facebook when you said, "Who wants to tell me some good news?" Right? I mean, that was
positivity. That's what we need.
Yeah, positivity, some good news, and a lot of people responded with some good. And you know what? Those were uplifting posts. People were putting.
They were great.
Yeah, people were putting some nice stuff on there. I was going to steal that idea, but I thought I should tell you, I'm going to steal it before I use it.
Well, Bob, you steal all my ideas, but you know it's a form of flattery to me.
Yeah, exactly. But I want just
So
you gotta tell me who your barber is. That's what I want to know.
5184 area.
Doesn't matter. This hair is 1 in a million, Bob. So, hey, let's talk about the Asian American thing tomorrow. We're going to be on. You're going to be on the call, right? 10 a.m.
Well, I don't know. I didn't get it firmed up on the call, but
you're on the list. You're before me, which I was like. Is it
going to be virtual? Because originally it was going to be a real meeting.
It's virtual.
Virtual?
Yeah. So I think it's like the governor, a couple senators, you, Tim Leslie, Starry, and I'm last. I'm thinking to myself, why would I be last? I should be first.
Yeah, I don't know if it's on my calendar. I hate to apologize for that, but
well, sorry to bring it up then, but we're doing some good stuff. The trial's going okay over here. It's a little bit of drama today, but you know, we gotta keep some civility over on the plazas. So
yeah, we don't talk about the trial on our Live on Patrol because we're just gonna stay clear of that.
Well, let's talk about something positive. I'll tell you what, I was in St. Paul tonight and had the best pizza I've had in a long time at Casetas. So.
Well, very good, very good. He's got his new place called Frank's. Were you in Frank's? Frank got his new second floor. He just remodeled.
Oh, yeah, we stopped up there, yeah.
Just remodeled. You know, he's married to my cousin. I don't know if I told you that.
I did not know that.
Everybody's related to everybody over here.
Well, that's probably pretty true. Cousins, and who knows what else. But yeah, it was good. I mean, I love the St. Louis city, and it's always nice to come back to the county over here in Bloomington. So
yeah, well, we're glad that you're not afraid to come over here to St. Paul. You know,
I love St. Paul. St. Paul's the second nicest city in the state.
Yeah,
so it's a great place.
Well, we're gonna help you make sure you keep Minneapolis nice too. So.
Well, the Twins are coming next week. We got some art Nicollet Mall, some games, and art people coming for the downtown improvement district. It's gonna take a little bit of time, but we'll get back there. Minneapolis is a great city, as you guys know.
Well, you got that Kramer. He's doing a good job trying to fight back against all that stuff. So give him a little shout out for me.
He's a great guy, and Shane Zaz, another one that works down there. He's a good guy, and it's going to take a bit, but we'll get back to where we were a few years ago and come to a Twins game, Vikings game. Timberwolves will be down there. The sheriff's office will be out in force protecting people, and we'll have fun. COVID's almost over, and hopefully the other thing goes well and we can get back to normal.
Well, I always appreciate your positive attitude, especially at 3:00 in the morning. That's awesome.
I just got done working on stuff, cruising around, but nothing like I don't have fans like the Silver Award. Live on Patrol, Bob Fletcher.
Well, we're just privileged to be your friend there, Dave. So thank you.
Well, I wish you guys are the best, and I hope you have a safe night. But I have a couple of dogs, and they're both not very well trained, so they've been fighting me for the last 2 hours. So I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do with them the rest of the night.
Take him for a run.
Yeah, I'm not the running type, Bob. If you notice.
Hey, here's what we'll do.
I'm more of the runner if someone's chasing me. That's about the
Do
only
what
time
our 15-year-old does. You get to get one of those long boards, you know, where you can pull you on a longboard. You know,
he's 15 and in shape. I'm not 15 and out of shape. So.
Yeah. Well, I tried to get a treadmill for our dog, but that didn't work out.
Well, I'm just trying to get invited over to the place over there so I can jump in your hot tub.
Yeah, quiet. Okay, I'll get you in the hot tub this year. I promise.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna go to bed after these dogs quit fighting, and then I'll talk to you tomorrow if you're on that thing. If not, then.
Well, do me a favor, will you? Email me the link, because I don't think I'm invited. But email me the link.
Well, you're invited because you're on the list. So.
Hey, but here's the thing. If I'm not there, you give my apologies for me. Tell them I said my best, okay?
Absolutely. Always do. Pat, I love you, buddy. Love you, Bob, and God bless you.
Hey, Dave, hey, just last one thing. Whose meeting is it tomorrow?
I have no idea. I know it's something to do with the Asian Americans and their these threats against them and stuff. So I know how you do for the monk community over there. So I'll pass it on.
I'm just surprised I don't know about it. All right, thanks a lot. Thank you.
Good night, Sheriff.
Send it to me.
See you guys.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
All right, we'll do.
Well, there you go. Who would think you'd find out what you're doing tomorrow at 2:49 in the morning?
In 7 hours from now.
I sleep fast. Just sleep fast.
That's the key.
Sleep fast. Well, it's good to know Sheriff Hutchinson's out there working late too.
Good man.
All right, well, I think it's time, Patrick, to
Yep, I think so
sign
too.
off. I think 3 o'clock's about as late as we can go.
Yeah, I'm running out of steam here myself. All right, folks, thank you for riding with us tonight. Hope you enjoyed our time together. Hope you learned some things about what police officers face, what's going on in the community, and what talking to each other accomplishes, what being kind to each other accomplishes. So try and keep that in mind this weekend and be kind to each other, would you please? Have a good night, folks, and we will see you perhaps during an afternoon shift this week.